So when you buy or sell your home and you've got an accepted offer on the table, the first step in the process is opening escrow. And the last step in the process is called closing, which is also handled through escrow. So first of all, what is escrow? And second, what exactly is closing? It takes a team to make a real estate transaction happen. The most important parties are the principals. That's the buyer and the seller. Then there are the realtors, usually one representing each principal exclusively. Now, the buyer's going to have their loan officer who helps them get their loan, the inspector who goes over the home in detail and provides a report listing any defects, and sometimes a contractor to advise and give a quote on any repairs or upgrades the buyer may be interested in doing. The seller often hires an inspector as well to go over the home before it goes on the market. And they frequently hire a contractor or two to make sure the home is in top shape. And if the home is vacant, the seller might consider hiring a staging professional to furnish and decorate the home. And last but not least, there's the photographer and videographer capturing images and creating compelling marketing to create desire for that home. Each of these team players represent either the buyer or the seller exclusively. But there's another team that serves both parties and also coordinates with all the other teams involved in the transaction. This company collects funds, prepares documents, and coordinates a whole range of activities. This is title and escrow. Here's an overview of services provided during the escrow process by the title and escrow company. I'm going to go over a number of these in detail, but if you have questions about anything at all, please feel free to get in touch. In real estate, the term title refers to ownership of property. When you hold title, you have the right to use the land, modify it, develop it, whatever you want to suit your needs. You also have the right to transfer ownership. A deed is a legal document used to transfer title. When it's recorded with the county, then it's fully binding. Title companies have access to extensive data on the history of every property in the county. These include public records, deeds, mortgages, tax records, CC&Rs, easements, liens, wills, divorce settlements, and legal judgments. The preliminary title report is a document generated to show everything known about the property that could affect the transfer. Sometimes title reports surface issues that must be resolved before a loan can be made. In this case, the title staff works to clear these issues off the title prior to closing. Title insurance is issued to protect the parties against any errors, undisclosed information, or fraud in the history of the property title. Escrow is considered closed when the terms of the buyer, seller, and lender are fulfilled, the documents have been recorded with the county, and the safe and accurate transfer of property and money has been accomplished. The length of the closing process depends on the terms of the sale. If it's a cash purchase with minimal buyer due diligence, that could be as little as a week. But if there's a mortgage involved, it typically takes 30 to 45 days. The fees for escrow and title services are split evenly between the buyer and seller. The buyer pays the recording costs, and the buyer and seller each pay their respective title insurance premiums. I hope you found this information on title and escrow useful, and I wish you the best in your real estate transaction. If you need assistance in buying or selling, please get in touch. You can always count on me to go the second mile for you. All my walls are paper thin.